Hello everyone, this is Pomon bringing you part 29 of FE6 Survivor, where we kill one of the remaining units every map. And this is going to be the last kill, the Ghost of Bern, a chapter that I really like, a chapter I really enjoy. I think FE6 is, it's my favorite Fire Emblem for a reason. It's very strong on the early game, it's very strong on the mid game, and it's definitely very strong on the end game. I think like the late mid game is kind of weak. The weakest part is Ilia / Sakai, definitely for me in terms of maps. But Ghost of Bern, I've actually never had any trouble with. People don't really like it a lot because of the multiple, berserk, plus sleeping here, because of the large amount of wyverns, because of the triple ballista. I honestly think it's not a big problem because there's a lot of things lacking in this map that make other chapters a lot more difficult. First of all, no reinforcements. So what you see is what you get. If you're able to take care of this group of enemies at the beginning, no more wyverns are going to be in this whole left side. And then on this right side you also have terrain, so no open spaces to attack you through, no lack of powerful units normally because you got them through the game, although that's not my case, and even a substitute unit if you aren't packing enough power. And for the units I can bring absolutely everyone, and I think I will. I think I will bring absolutely everyone for this chapter, because there's no reason not to. But one of these units, out of these 15 units that can be chosen, one unit is going to die. And it should actually be 14. Oh, no, of course. I was thinking because Roy and Fa aren't included, so it's 13, but I have 14, yeah. One of these units could be the one dying, or it could be the unit we recruit this same chapter, with Bartre. Is the final map where someone dies, and 10 of the remaining units, Roy and Fa plus another 8, are going to go into the final map and are going to be my final units. And if you've been watching the series, you know that I definitely prefer certain units that have been performing very well, like Cecilia, like Barth, like Shin and Bartre, and Loki even, Trek probably, Dayan. There's a lot of people that I would like to bring, but we first have to see what the game allows us to bring. So, going to full screen mode, we're switching here. We're currently on chapter 23, and yeah, 1 to 14 units. If Merlinus gets picked, I have to kill off Merlinus in this chapter. It's not a problem. Any other unit at this point, is a bit dangerous to me. Of course, there are units that are obviously weak. The units that provide me absolutely nothing at this point in the game. Walt, I never trained him, and I think time has proven me right. It wasn't necessary to train Walt. If I had invested a lot in him, he would still be worse than Shin, and sorry to say this, but probably worse than Dayan. Then there's also Geese. Never promoted him, he's not that great, and I just had multiple access at the moment, and then I never got into that. And of course, Sophia. Arguably, the worst unit in the game. Random.org is working, okay. Scared me there for a moment. 90, 95, 97, and 100. Okay, yeah, please give me some, normal numbers. But the number has to be between 1 and 14, of course. So for example, no, that's 24. I'm a bit nervous here. The unit dying could be, that's Chath. It could be Bartre, or it could be Karel. Please don't. I really want an excuse to use Karel. But the unit actually dying is going to be Sofia. Yes! 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 Let's fucking go! Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I was so worried. I swear, for a moment I saw the 10. Because that's the unit I didn't want to say it, but that's the unit I was worried about the most. Of course, going into this mode. The unit I was worried about the most was Cecilia. Level 20, incredibly good luck with her growths. Like, her growths aren't that incredible, but 21 magic on Cecilia, that's pretty good. Her defense and rest have also been, I've been very lucky with. Like, she's able to tank more than you would believe. And with this high luck stat, she doesn't even take critical from the mana kits, I think. And more importantly, above all this, she's the A support for Roy. So I really wanted to get they're ending together. And I thought this would be a great opportunity. Okay, also I keep my dancer, I keep a lot of people. Yeah, and it's just Sofia. Yes, level 1, never trained Sofia, didn't even hit a single enemy, didn't even try to hit a single enemy. The worst unit that I have left. Like, I would argue that I think World can do more than Sofia at this point in the game. Like, at least there's triple effectiveness in bows. So, C rank, that's still bows. He could probably hurt a Wyvern more than Sofia, who has like 0 to 10% hit. Okay, shouldn't have gotten that happy about someone dying, but I really don't care. So that means I'm going to distribute my items correctly. I will probably be equipping like a Worm Slayer and a good sword on someone to trade to can I say it, Karel? And I will be also adding Sofia to the death counter. Okay, these are good news. So, everyone has something. Some people have things they can't get to use. Giz actually found some weapons in the middle of this. Yodel. So I've been thinking, which units do I want to bring to the last chapter? That basically has been like my main concern now. Roy and Fa have to come. Elfin Cecilia, Barthrek, Bartreshin. Those are kind of like my all-stars. So that leaves one unit that I have to decide in between Dayan and Yodel. Now I think Yodel is better, but I'm probably going to bring Dayan because I've never used Dayan in the past, at least not so extensively. And yeah, I feel like he was one of the discoveries I made in this run, so yes, for it to be more representative of the run, I have to bring Dayan. So that's my reasoning. So let's save. Once again, I don't know why, and let's play the chapter. So as I was saying, that's why I have to take that into account and spam the Holy Maiden like there's no tomorrow, because no one will be able to use it in the next chapter. Oriane, here's Sidun. Let's take care of her. What are you going to do, human? We will stay here. You have the troops? Nope. You have a chance of victory? Not a very high one. But we'll show them our bending will. Well, you are incomprehensible to us at times. Will raise your chances of winning? Very well. We all have our methods of battle. Have you spread my message? Yes, those who flee the army now will not be tried guilty of flying. Whether to fight or to live is up to each his own. That was your message, General Brenia. How many still remain with us? Almost all the troops are saying they still wish to fight. All our chances of victory are slim. I'm sure many of them have family waiting for them. They must not feel pressure. For Knights of Bern, my lady, we have no intention of bowing our heads to Etruria. We want to expel those who are injured and those who have young children or aged parents. They must not stay here. But that is an order, understood? Our troops are ready. Did the messenger return? Yes. The enemy has no intention of surrendering. We told them, but they said no. It's because of their pride. Their pride would not allow them to accept defeat without fighting. Enemy is advancing, we have no choice. We must fight. Arlenus and Princess Guinevere to the backlines. I will stay here. I must listen to their calls. That is all a traitor like myself can do. The day this game gets a remake, it's going to be so good. Like, the original game is very good already, don't get me wrong, but with a remake, for the people that only care about, you know, visuals and such, I just want... My dream is a remake with art from Hidari, the guy that made the art for Echoes. Okay, so that's 3 enemies going for that spot. Excalibur. I think... yeah, I might be in range of the ballista. But we're okay, we're okay. It's alright. And then Roy in range, of course. Bartra's priority is to go upright. In fact, yes, so that you can do this immediately next turn, I'm going to get you like this. Also there's okay. Well, I gave him the Malte just to try. Trek has the Malte, and I consider giving Day and the Mula gear also for memes, but it's not happening. Okay, let's trade you the Javelin. Sophia, ready to die? Okay, that's everyone, right? There he is, my guy. Mr. Karel, this will become a battlefield soon. So I see. This place is not known to outsiders. I thought I could be free of warfare if I stayed here. What should we do? Please do not worry, I will protect the village. Thank you. You have nothing to fear with the Sword Saint on our side. Just an ordinary swordsman. They must become larger with time, so they must not easily be trusted. But this battle seems to be bigger than I thought. Is my sister alright? Never knew you had a sister. I haven't seen her in a long time, but I heard a while ago that she failed. I can only hope she's leading a peaceful life with her husband and daughter. That's our cue. Oh. Okay. Wasn't expecting such an aggressive AI. Also, I don't one-shot, but I'm pretty close to doing so. Okay, that's probably much more dangerous than I considered. Maybe being in here is not such a great idea. Does 33 damage with a flux, which is the weakest dark magic. Okay, at least we do something. There are also multiple physics in this map. Yeah, they are very aggressive. They are very aggressive. Okay, most enemies seem to have around 0 hit, so maybe we are okay after all. As long as you go right, it's okay. So, last recruit in the game. one of my favorite characters in this game and in the series. Karel? Arthur, what are you doing here? I'm currently enlisted in the Turian army. I didn't expect to see you here. After traveling around the continent, I decided to settle here. I thought I could train my sword skills without being caught up in unwanted messes in a quiet place like this. I must apologize. Is it about my sister? Yes, I tried my hardest, but she didn't survive. I am truly sorry. My weakness couldn't save her. It's not your fault. I must apologize. I couldn't be at her side when she needed me the most. I must ask you for something. What is that? I want this battle to end. I know you dislike warfare, but would you help us? I see. Yes, I will try my hardest. Thank you. We have nothing to fear with such a skilled swordsman on our side. Karel. Level 19 Swordmaster, sporting the highest growths in the series. Over 200% HP and over 100 for everything else. Pretty good base stats also. Incredibly high skill. Speed is very serviceable, especially for what we want him to do, which is mostly doubling mana kits. Defense and resistance on base are also pretty decent. The main use of Karel for what's left in the game is basically the fact that he has S rank. So S rank means he can use Durandal. If you don't have a Durandal user, Karel is the perfect substitute for that. And yeah, that's probably what's going to be like his main role. I have Durandal and a Killing Edge here. So I want to trade them to you just to, you know, just to see if the damage is workable. Okay, it's pretty good, and especially I like the fact that his base luck at 18 seems to be enough to not get critted. So he can kill these dudes. Okay, that's very good. I'm probably going for a Wodao. Well, I should activate animations, especially because these are so good. Malte. Yeah, that's 42. So, very good. Cheap. Well, cheap. He did 30. That's a kill for Trek with a legendary weapon. Is it too heavy? It's 11 weight, so perfect for you. Okay, you don't get weighted down. You could go for Bartre, who's wielding Armaths. I'd rather you don't do that. I'd rather he was wielding like a killer axe. And I'd rather you were wielding... I think the Wodao is very good. Okay, I can use the Holy Maiden. And I might do just that. To make sure that Cecilia, you know, gets a little bit more of health. Seems a bit overkill, doesn't it? I mean, the Holy Maiden, even if I've said I want to spam it, it's better than that. So let's wait. You run away. Is there some, you know, coward AI in here? I would really enjoy that. Okay, going to be weakening a lot of enemies. So I just really need for the promo to not hit me. Because it's the most accurate, not because he cares. Okay, that's the killer lance, but I have a lance river exactly for this situation. And that's Ballista insisting. Killer Ballista going on Dayan. Okay, there was a risk. Well, there actually wasn't. She's very close to killing. Bit of a shame. Right, and this guy goes back and gets physic. Not too full, but quite a lot. Okay, this flux, that's probably going to Menth actually. I think this might be... Here I'm using the Holy Maiden. Just to restore Dayan also. And to heal Cecilia. Like, I think it's worth it. It should be good. Didn't really check the ranges on the Wyvern, but... Okay, the AI is a bit different in here, that's for sure. The Axe River. Didn't realize you were an Axe River. Yeah. However, you do attack. Well, that's okay. What was that? Oh, yeah, the Ballista. Ballista. Okay. Weird situation we found ourselves in. What I can do is I try to kill with Roy. The critical is basically my only choice. If I get the critical, I kill. If I don't, I kill with Cecilia. If Roy gets hurt, I can still heal. No critical? I don't think Cecilia can do 18 to a druid, if I think about it. He could with the 4 blaze, but... that's bad news. The damage, I don't like the damage there. That's a bit more than I'm comfortable with. Maybe this is the moment for a second Holy Maiden? Don't know about that. I mean, I could be very aggressive. Yeah, this is an Axe River, so it's definitely the time to use the Wyrmslayer. Because I have weapon advantage now. Okay, Karel, take some kills. I want to get level 20 on Karel. That would make me very happy. He doesn't get a lot of experience. He needs like the promo kills because he's level 19. But we can do it. We can do it. Okay, I'll one-shot with the Malte. And I'm probably using the Holy Maiden, yes. I know it seems overkill to waste it so early, but... Yes, when am I going to... What's the point if I don't use it to save a unit that's, you know, dying far away? I know it recovers everyone, but first attempt. And I did say I have to, you know, use it up. The main use for it is if I was Berserk, for example, I could dispel it with that, but I also have restores, 8 uses. So it's not that big a problem. Am I really taking a side with Roy and Cecilia? Seems like I am. Seems like I am. At some point these guys are going to run out of uses. In fact, they are down to 1 use. Is that possible? Yeah, because it's turn 5. Been attacking for a while now. Yeah, the Killer Ballista. Yeah, there's you and there's you. So, okay, leave you here. No. No, that's not doable. I have to put someone here. That's who's going to tank the Killer Ballista. That's going to be Trek. As I said, I want the thingy. Yes. I just love this animation. Oh, a support. Let's go! Shin? Yes? Our father the sky has not only brought us misfortune. Some good things happened after we lost. Especially for you. What do you mean? The land isn't as it used to be. We of Sakai must think with broader perspectives outside of the class. But Chief, you seem to have learned much during your travels. Already too old to change my way of thinking. But you are still young. It is your responsibility to lead Sakai to a brighter future. This is an order from your chief, Shin. It is up to you youths to decide Sakai's fate. Yes. Okay. So Shin becomes the leader of... how are they called? They are in the Lorca. The Lorca is Ling. Well, I don't remember. The Dyute? Dyute clan? No, the Dyute are their enemies. I can't remember it for the life of me, but... Well. Shin becomes the leader. That's surprisingly wholesome. A support I would love to get is Bartrey Karel. But I don't know the growth, and I seem to remember it's not that high, so... Yeah, I'll be putting them together for as long as I can. That's basically all I can do. 47 damage. There you go. That's an easy kill for Shin. Okay, as I commented, good kill for Cecilia. And then, okay, because this side still has a group of wyverns, I don't want to risk it. We already took care of one of the ballistas, the other one has only one use left, so we can probably tank that one out. From there, in fact. So yeah, I will be taking that and that. So that means, in my opinion, that we're just retreating. How about some gains, Karel? My bro. I first attack, get my 1 point of experience, and then you can go in and... yeah. Axe River, always good to see. Karel loves these Axe River wyverns. I've always thought they are very kindly included in this map so that you can train him a little bit. At this point I'm going to have to actively think about killing Sophia. I mean, I can always take her from with a flyer or something and drop her here later. Yeah, that actually sounds very good. So yeah, okay, so you will go there. Shin has 22 luck. Yeah, it has to be Shin. I know I'm using Shin a lot. I know. I don't feel that good about it actually. I do want to play around with all my units, but if it's risking the whole run for it, I don't think it's worth it. I know Roy is, by the way, a very good unit to kill mana kids with, but the Binding Blade is incredibly valuable in the next chapter. Probably the weapon that you want to keep intact, so... Okay, they are moving, they have to move. They have to move. To move AI, I mean. Still Lance, Javelin, and Still Lance. This is a good lineup and comfortable. Okay. That's a kill for Karel. Maybe keep a little bit of that Wormslayer for next chapter. You know, maybe we want you to try and do this with mainly Killing Edge. One critical and this guy is done, so... Yeah, there we are. That's good, Karel, that's good. All these things I have on most of the people, like Armor Slayer, Rapier. These are for sale. I'm going to sell them. Armor Slayer has absolutely no use. In fact, it's a bit of a meme that they sell hammers in this chapter. And you have absolutely no use for hammers. Okay, all the weapons are moving, and that's a 100% sleep on Trek. Kind of knew that was going to happen. So I can rescue Trek now. Sounds good. Not... oh! Walt! Mr. Roy, something wrong? Just call me Roy. We grew up like brothers, you know? I appreciate your kindness, but rules are rules. You think so? You suddenly become a faraway person. You don't know the half of it, Roy. What are you saying? I'm right here in front of you. And that's not what I mean. I know, but I must not slack off in areas like this. Well then, let's go. You have a long way set, Master Roy. The fact that I got a support between Roy and Walt. I might actually... I think I actually had this support available for a while. Yeah, I think I purposefully decided not to activate it. Well, let's restore, just in case. Just in case I need Trek's damage. He has the Maltese, so that damage is not to be underestimated. Those guys really went up to the mountains there, just to you know, just to mess with me. Oh, you don't get doubled. And you don't get hit. That's a bit less fun. And you don't get doubled here either, because I don't have that. So I will use Murgre, or Murgreis, or Mulagir, or whatever. It's a waste, but it's what we do. What are you carrying? Armor Slayer, Killer Lance, Slim Lance. I don't need the money that much. She's probably going to get slept. So I need to move her as much as possible. And hopefully those wyverns will go for her. Yeah, let's to move. Okay, Sophia, I trust you to get killed here. The last sacrifice, 15 health, absolutely deplorable stats. You were born for this. 100 hit. My future holds no light. It's good. You're not needed for the good ending. Okay. What do you have? Still Lance. So guess what? Killing Edge. Oh, I can talk to Roy, that's true. You Roy? Where are you? I'm Karel. I hereby have decided to assist your army. You're the sword side. Have heard of your skills. You're most welcome. And that's how you do a joint conversation. Not just saying this because it's FE6 and I really like FE6. I honestly think keeping things, short and clear is probably the way that realistically a leader would speak to their army or to a new recruit or something. You know, you have to keep it brief until the battle ends. Right? There's the critical. Depending a lot on criticals, maybe, but the animation, man, the animation makes it worth it. Okay, now speaking from a logical point of view, I'm not going to get a lot more uses out of the Lombo, so I think this is Lombo action. Didn't check with support how much it would increase, but well. By the way, can a Bard get Berserk? Didn't think about that. Probably can't, right? I think units that can't do damage can't get Berserk. So for example, that Sophia maybe didn't get Berserk due to that. Well, I'm going to move Fa because I know Fa should be like the preferred target for Staves, because I put her on the last deployment slot. My second to last was Yodel, who, you know, the more I think about it, maybe it wasn't such a good idea. Because if he gets slept at the same time as I need the restore, that's bad. There's the Berserk. And it misses. Go for the sleep now, please. Yes, 13%. Okay, as it should, as it should. And another sleep. Okay, I'm willing to get hit by the third one. But I'm not getting hit. Fa. So cute, so useful. Because this is consuming absolutely no no Divine Stone uses. So when people say that Fa isn't that good because she only has 30 battles, I'm always surprised because she doesn't have 30 battles. She can take Ballista, although Ballista isn't that good. She's not that good at doing. She can distract the staff users, which is by far her best use. And also generally tank enemies that have 2 distance, like snipers, archers. Okay, I think that was your last sleep. There's 1 Berserk and 1 sleep left. Hopefully, this one will miss. Ah, then the sleep won't act. Of course. Yeah, so I'll sing for you. Obviously, I'm going to restore. Okay. By the way, I also have silence. If I wanted to, I could... No. Although this game saves automatically, so it wouldn't matter. If I wanted, I could just try and silence these guys, but they have pretty high resistance, so it's not that easy. Okay, that should be every staff user done for. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Oh, a blue gem. Interesting. Oh. I think I didn't calculate the range properly. Burn will not lose. Even if I fall, Burn will rise back up and fight again. Okay, thankfully this is Shin. Alright. Alright, Shin. That's a good dodge. That's a good dodge. Oh, I calculated through these 3, and it's these 3. 1, 2, here, here. Obviously. Okay. Well, that was, yes, stupid. Also, they don't move. And I really don't want to spend all the boltings. Like, I think when she's holding the bolting, she's much weaker. But can I really afford to send people in there? This has to be the most aggressive I've ever played this chapter. So running out of Murg at this rate. I don't think it's needed to, you know, still have the weapons for the next one, but I kind of don't want to risk it. Take and release. Support. I'm terribly sorry about my wife. If I could take her place, I would do so in an instant. Well, I can't exactly say that my sister's health was in good condition. I'm glad she lived as long as she did. I'm sorry. One thing I am worried about is fear. Second row, Karel. Second row, second character. She lost her mother at such a young age. Yes, maybe the reason she left home to bring herself was that she wanted to get her mind off her mother's death. Training. Sophia was traveling around the continent? Yes. She said she wanted to become a great source master, like her mother. I see. Yeah, the family continues. Okay. Of course, understandable, as understandable. You prefer to go for Dayan. Are the other enemies aggressive? What? This is Shin alone, with a silver bow. What am I doing? He gets bolting, of course. That's a 41 hit now. I kind of deserve to get hit there. I wouldn't even be mad. And they just aren't attacking. They are trying to block me. Why? Well, I'm pretty sure now I'm getting out of her range, so I'll start attacking these guys. Okay, and then... No, like... No. Yeah. What is this? What's happening? You're surrounding me. Why are you surrounding me? I don't understand. This is making me very confused. I don't understand why they aren't attacking. They have killer bows. Those are like very accurate. They should be able to do something. This guy recovers. I get attacked now. For some reason now you decide to attack. Maybe it's because I'm in your range from the beginning. Like you can attack me without moving. But you could in the previous one, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Please don't do anything weird. You double Cecilia. But the killer bow decides not to capitalize. Oh, because I'm holding the bolting. Well, that was pretty stupid. I want to weaken the flux. In fact, I want to weaken both mages. Yeah, I think that's the play. Like, I leave both of them in range to get killed without taking damage. So that means I come here. I do this. 77. Okay. Silver bow breaks. Holding that, but I will trade you the iron sword. I think it's a better fit. And then I take this. Okay. Okay, we took care of the mages. Do I understand what's happening? No. Currently, it's all a mystery. By the way, you run out of bolting, so it's just this guy. Okay. I know enemies in this map are supposed to be like intentionally very inconsistent in terms of, you know, damage and all that, but it's just weird. It's just very weird. Oh, you're hurt, of course. But I have a recover and a physic for Cecilia next map, so that's going to be good. Okay, Roy, ready to go in there soon. Ooh, that's no good. Expected much more. And I will stand here still. That's 22 speed. Yeah, I guess you have 20 defense and 25 res. Yeah. Underestimated you. Good combat, apparently. Well, not getting critted or anything, so... So he just needs to hit now, and he gets to level 20. He gets a critical even. That's level 20 Karel. Let's see the level. Ooh, 2 speed. I like it. Not that it's very useful. It might be enough to double now. Yeah, he actually doubles now. It's just going to make him better against the enemies next turn, next map. And he also has 18 defense now. So yeah, between the Draco shield and all that, there's quite a lot of difference. Level 15, 1974, that's okay, we'll get it next map with no problem. 10 is good, 13 is good. I mean, I could give it to Shin. Shin can try. Absolute disrespect. Your Majesty. Now I can go to your side. Absolute disrespect. Lombo, 248%. And he gets it with more skill. I think that's cap the skill. Yeah. Cap the triple cap on offensive stats. And that's a wrap. The Dark Priestess is here, yes. The Temple Power protects the dragon itself. I don't understand. That's just my estimate, but perhaps it means that the dragons inside have much greater power than those on the outside. So our tactics against the dragons until now might not work, right? But maybe if one worthy of using the divine weapons uses one to its fullest potential, we might have a chance. Alright then, we'll choose those who have the best skill to enter the temple. Be careful who you choose, we might not be able to leave once we're inside. Yeah, that's kind of the last clue to tell you, okay, oh perfect, I'm going to save here for 24. And then I will be saving here for the epilogue. So that will be completed saves. Pretty good. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, they give you this as the last clue to, you know. You better use those divine weapons for the next one. And we will. We have them available. Shin is an absolute beast with Murgre. Cecilia, even though she hasn't used it this map because she didn't need it, we know Forblaze is incredible against them. And of course the Binding Blade and Armads is also pretty good. If we are able to one-shot, I don't think we double. It's just a big pile of dragons for the next one, so let's, you know, take it step by step and we'll get there, because that is going to be the last chapter next time. That's going to be the end of FE6 Survivor. And with that, the realization that you can beat even a game as difficult, a Fire Emblem as difficult as FE6 in hard mode, even if you lose one of your units every map. And it's not like I didn't lose good units. I lost Ruther, I lost Milady, I lost Percival. I honestly think the only like actually very good unit, like S tier, I consider it to be one of the best units in the game to beat the game with, that I didn't lose, is Elfin, my dancer. You know, having a dancer for the whole game has been a luxury. I've appreciated it. I was always, you know, in the back of my mind, I always knew that I could at any moment lose my dancer. He's not really a combat unit, but he has provided me with a lot of flexibility. And yeah, if I had lost him very early, this would have been a whole different story. But then I would have a different unit to replace him. Maybe Milady would be safe, and then yeah, it's a whole different run. Like that. Losing flyers in general has been very weird. Very weird. Flyers are so good in this game, I realize now. Beating the whole end game of FE6 without a flyer, especially chapter 21, was oof. That was a challenge. But yeah, next time is the last chapter. So with that in mind, if you like this one, consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye.